What is up, YouTube? Citizen Grimm back after, I don't know, 6 years away. Back with a new name, doing a new thing. Many of you guys have asked me, what do I do bunkers with? And what kind of gear, what kind of bunker missions do I do? So as you'll see here, I'm grabbing a Protect the Base, Guard Against Hostiles, which pays 75,000 Alpha UEC plus bonuses. And I also grabbed the Call to Arms mission because that pays me 500 Alpha UEC for each bad guy I kill. Now, before I go into a base, I like to gear up on my armor, and I'm kind of flying around naked right now, but when I land, I'll show you guys basically my loadout. If you guys aren't familiar with it, the armor is called Morozov Aftershock, and you can buy this armor at Scutters on Grimhags, or you can buy it at Garrity Defense, which is located on Port Olisar. The armor is considered heavy armor, and there are reasons why I wear heavy armor in bunkers. It's not just because of the fact that it's got great damage soak, it's got great resistances, but it's also got some features which are kind of tertiary beneficial. And those include being able to carry 4 grenades on the chest, and 1 large backpack on the back. Sure, the backpack carries a lot, but it's also bullet resistant, and it carries 4 grenades on the chest. And as of that same patch, grenades cannot explode when you shoot them, so it kind of gives you a little bit of extra protection for your core. Okay, so we're loaded for bear, and before you go into the bunker, always close your door. There will be some guy out there one day, maybe me, who will land and grab your stuff, just because it's better than ours. So as we travel down into the bunker, you can kind of get an idea of what Morozov Aftershock armor looks like. It's got a decent, darker, tactical aesthetic to it, and if you're a PvPer and you're not wearing a med gun or crayons on your hip, it actually is pretty dark. There's not a very low light signature, so if you're sneaking around outside or you're hunting someone at nighttime, it definitely is harder to spot you. So once we get into the bunker, it gives me a little bit of time before the first wave comes out. There are 3 waves. And during the first 30 or so seconds, I'd like to run around really quickly and just see whether there are any red loot boxes around. Red loot boxes are your ticket. They have all the stuff in it like rail guns and the P6 sniper rifle, because you can't actually buy that in the store. I actually carry a P4 as my main weapon with a suppressor and a 3x optical. The suppressor is a size 2. And for my backup weapon, I carry a Coda. No modifications on it, but if I ever run out of ammunition for the P4, I've got the Coda. I do carry a P6, and that is because I have had people try and engage me as I'm leaving a bunker. They're, you know, sitting up on a hill somewhere, and they want to take pot shots at me. So the P6 kind of allows me to reach out and smack someone down. You cannot buy the P6 in in-game weapon shops. You actually have to loot it in these bunkers. And the reason I do the 3x optical on the P4 is because it comes with a 4x optical. However, at close ranges like this, you don't need anything that powerful. I don't need to count the legs on a spider across the room, but I need to be able to do quick zooms in on targets and try and get headshots. I'm older, and I need all the help I can get when it comes to aiming, as you can see here. Center mass. Oh, look at that. I thought I hit his head, but he's still standing there. And as of 3.17.5, NPCs, not the greatest when it comes to situational awareness. Like, he should have put 2 between my eyes, and he didn't. Basically, I run around, clear the bunker. Wave number 1 is almost clear. And once that happens, it'll give you another 45 seconds or so before wave 2 comes out. While I'm waiting for wave 2 to start, I do typically run around and check things out. You know, I'm looking for those red boxes, the loot boxes. I'm looking for armor boxes. I'm even looking for medical boxes, because I do always scoop medical supplies. Now, as you can see, wave 2 is very much like wave 1, where there are 6 enemies. They come out from random spawn points. You'll see them pop out from the elevators. The elevators don't always make noise, so if you have an elevator behind you, you need to be very, very careful. You will have bad guys pop up, and next thing you know, you're taking rounds to the back of the head, and you're not quite sure why. Now, one thing I definitely can't stress enough is that when you're running around and you've killed bad guys, if you've got time, definitely loot the bodies. Pull as much ammo off the bodies as you can that match your particular weapon type. As I said, I use the P4, so anytime I'll loot a bad guy, I'll grab magazines off the body, Or I'll even grab magazines out of their guns, and if I've got a little bit of time, I make sure that I equip that to my body, only because when you hit reload, you definitely need to have that equipped to your armor, otherwise you won't reload anything. When you knock a guy out, sometimes it's satisfying like that to put 1 or 2 or 3 in the back of his head. Because when I reload, it pulls from the pool that is equipped to your armor. If it's not there, it won't reload. Wave 3 begins, and Wave 3 has 8 bad guys. So again, they spawn from various points. Bunkers aren't that challenging. You just really need to kind of make sure that you're on the move and that you're listening. Bunker mission done. Go outside, the sun is shining, jump back in my ship, take off, and rinse and repeat. A solo bunker mission person can make 250 to 300,000 per hour or more, depending on how fast you are and the types of missions you get. And there you have it. Bunker Missions 101, the Grimm way. What do you guys think? What do you guys use in bunker missions? Do you have a better loadout? Do you recommend better weapons? Leave your comments down below, and who knows, maybe I'll give yours a try. If you guys liked the video, make sure that you like and subscribe so that you're aware of whenever I put these out. And I don't do them regularly because this isn't a money-making thing for me. I'm not here to shill, I'm just here to have fun. And as always, I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Isn't that what every YouTuber says? Peace!